Buying your first home is supposed to be one of the happiest moments of your life. But if you ever felt overwhelmed by credit score requirements, big down payments, or the fear of making a mistake, you're not alone. I've helped hundreds of people through this exact moment. For many of them, the FHA loan was the key to unlocking their first home. Today, I'm going to break down everything you need to know clearly and simply so you can decide if an FHA loan is right for you. And hey, if you want to take this with you, I've got a free FHA home loan guide you can download. It's in the video description below. FHA loans are government-backed mortgages that were literally created to help more people become homeowners, especially first-time buyers and people with less than perfect credit. You can go as little as 3.5% down with only a 580 credit score. It's even possible to go down to a 500 credit score, but you're going to need 10% down. And oftentimes, these FHA loans have lower interest rates than conventional loans. And you can even use gift funds towards your down payment. Here's what most people miss. FHA loans aren't just about getting in, they're about staying protected. Let's say you buy a home and a year later prices drop. With a conventional loan, you might be stuck. But with an FHA loan, you've got something called a Streamline Refinance. That means no appraisal, no income check, and in a lot of cases, no out-of-pocket expenses. And a quick note here, the FHA does have a max loan calculator for the Streamline Refinance. So depending on where that comes in, it is possible that you may have to come in with 1 or 2 months of payments to make the Streamline Refinance work. But on the flip side, you can also skip 1 or 2 months payments on the new loan. Refinancing can feel scary, but with the FHA Streamline Refinance, it's designed to be fast and easy. So if rates drop, and even if your credit score and maybe income did too, you may still qualify. Some quick highlights: no appraisal, no income verification, potential to skip a payment during the process, and even a partial refund of your upfront mortgage insurance if you refi within 3 years. It's a built-in safety net, and in a rapidly changing market, that matters. You can even buy a duplex, triplex, or fourplex with an FHA loan. That's right, you can live in one unit and rent out the others. There's a big catch with the 3 to 4 unit properties. They have to pass what's called a self-sufficiency test, meaning the rental income has to cover the mortgage. But here's the kicker: that test doesn't apply to duplexes. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room: mortgage insurance. Yes, FHA loans require it, but before you write it off, let me explain why this isn't a deal breaker. It's the trade-off that allows for lower down payments and flexible credit. And the cost is not tied to your credit score, unlike a conventional PMI. And in some cases, the total monthly cost is actually lower versus a conventional mortgage. If you're a first-time buyer with limited savings and credit that's not perfect, you owe it to yourself to explore FHA. Even repeat buyers can qualify. It's not just for first-time buyers. You just need to plan on living in the home. Say 2 buyers, Jimmy and John, each buy a $400,000 home. Jimmy goes conventional with 5% down, and John goes with a 3.5% down FHA. A year later, prices drop 10%. And Jimmy wants to refinance now, but he needs to come up with almost $31,000 just to make it work. John, he just does a Streamline refi. No appraisal, no income check, no cash needed. Boom, lower payment. Which one would you want to be in a market where prices are dropping? Look, there's no one size fits all loan, but if you've been feeling like homeownership is out of reach because of savings or credit, an FHA loan might just change everything. And remember, I've put together a full free guide that breaks this down step by step. Check the link in the description below. If you're thinking about buying a home, refinancing, or just want to explore options, I'd love to help. You don't have to do this alone. Got your back.